Hello everyone. In today's class, let's study about reproduction in fungi. There are three types of reproduction: vegetative reproduction, asexual reproduction, and sexual reproduction. Let's see one by one. First, vegetative reproduction. There is three types of vegetative reproduction. That is, first is fission. In this, what happened? A unicellular fungus, that means yeast. There is one cell, yeast. What happened? It become enlarged, and here what happened? The nucleus will divide. After that, the cell wall forms between this and form two equal daughter cell. So this is about fission. This happens in unicellular fungus, that is in the yeast. Second one is budding. Here same as fission, but here there is one cell, and what happened later, there is a outgrowth forms in a parental cell. Later this will detach from the parental cell and form an unequal size cell. So difference here equals two daughter cell. Here one parental cell and another one is a daughter cell. Here both are daughter cell, like this. So this budding is also happens in the unicellular fungus, that is in the yeast. Third one is the fragmentation. Here there is a mycelia, like this, mycelium or hyphae. Later what happened? The fragments separates like this and form new fragments like this, and these all grow into a new mycelium. So these are the three types under vegetative reproduction: fission, budding, and fragmentation. Fission and budding happens in unicellular cell, and fragmentation happens in the multicellular fungus. Fission what happens? The cell will get enlarged and form a two daughter cell, and in budding a outgrowth forms and form one parental cell, another one is a daughter cell. And fragmentation, what happens? The fragments like structure it separates and form a new mycelium. So this is about vegetative reproduction. Second one is asexual reproduction. Here what happened? There is a mycelium like this or hyphae. Okay, mycelium, and you know mycelium is always haploid. Later what happens here? One of the cell in mycelium, like this, and this one of the cell in mycelium get under mitosis, form a fruiting body, like this. Inside fruiting body they produce many spores, and these spores are in haploid because this goes under divide under mitosis, means equal. So these spores then form a new mycelium. So this is about asexual reproduction. There is a mycelium which is a haploid, and after that there is a form of fruiting body, and this fruiting body undergo mitosis division and form a spores, and those spores are haploid, and this each spore become a new mycelium. So this is about asexual reproduction. And the third one is a sexual reproduction, same as asexual but little different. Okay, here also there is a mycelium, and these are in a haploid form. Later, here two mycelium come together closely like this, and both are haploid. Later what happened, as it come closer, like this, and here both cell, and they form a new, they get attached to each other like this, and this stage means the cytoplasm of each cell get fused. This stage is called plasmogamy, or is also called dikaryon, means two nucleus in one cell. The process is called dikaryophase. Two nucleus in one cell. So this stage is called dikaryon and the process is called dikaryophase. This happens when both the cell's cytoplasm or what is that called, protoplasm, get fused. Okay, after later what happened? This cell, I will draw only this cell. Okay, this two cell get fused. Sorry, two nucleus fuse with each other. Now this is a diploid stage. Okay, this process is called karyogamy. Fusion of two nucleus is called karyogamy. Here plasmogamy means fusion of two cytoplasm. Later, here what happened? This stage is here like this. Okay, and later under meiosis get form a fruiting body. Okay, because of mycelium is haploid, now this zygote is diploid, so it undergoes meiosis, form haploid spores. Now this is haploid spore, and each spore become new mycelium. Okay, this is about sexual reproduction. Let's see again. A mycelium is a parental body which is haploid in structure. For sexual reproduction, it needs two mycelium. When it come closer, the two cell of one cell from each mycelium get close, and this here what happened, plasmogamy occurs, means protoplasm or cytoplasm of each cell get fused. The process is called plasmogamy. Here what happened, two nucleus in one cell. That stage is called dikaryon stage and the process is called dikaryophase. Later the two nuclei get fused and form a zygote which is diploid in form, and this process is called karyogamy, means fusion of nucleus. And this later undergo some process and form of fruiting body. Here meiosis occurs, means the spores, and now this spores is a haploid in form. So each spore then become a mycelium. So this is about sexual reproduction. I hope you understood.
And I will see you in the next class.